Where's this goose?
Hey everybody, I Eat Rocks here. It's been a while, but I am back with some Destiny beta footage, and I'm here to answer the question of what is Destiny. Now, up to the point of me playing this beta, I had not been super in-depth looking at all of the Destiny news that's been coming out, and a big part of that was because I didn't feel like Bungie had done a very good job of giving me any reason to be interested in it. They were asked, specifically what type of game is Destiny, and there were answers like a persistent world shooter, and they would not say anything about MMO-like qualities of this game. So I just was kind of confused about what Destiny is and isn't, and I got to play the beta. Well, everybody got to play the beta this weekend, so I hope you did too, and I was really impressed with this game. Now, the comparison that I had heard for Destiny before playing this beta was it's kind of like Halo meets Borderlands. And I was like, oh, well, maybe that's fun. I liked Borderlands 2. It was a fun game, and I'm a big fan of the Halo series. So I thought, yeah, it's probably good. I'll pick it up, and I'll probably play it for a while. But I think a much more apt comparison would be Halo meets Diablo. And I played Diablo 2 quite a bit back in the day. I played it in college. And it's definitely got that addictive quality that Diablo has, and it's got that grindy sort of experience and that search for loot that Borderlands tries to do, and it does. It's successful to a bit, but there's something about that Diablo sort of, grinding for that one piece of gear that just improves your stats just this much. That I feel like Destiny is really, really doing well. So how I would describe Destiny is Halo with a persistent world. And the Halo game that I actually played the most, and I've played every Halo game, well, not Halo Wars, but I played every FPS Halo game, was Halo Reach, actually, which I spent a lot of time playing when it came out. And one of the reasons I really like Halo games in general is just because you feel like there's an awful lot to do. You can spend a lot of time in multiplayer, and there are a lot of different modes to play in Halo multiplayer, and most of them are pretty fun. And if you get tired of playing multiplayer, you can go play the campaign, which is amazing. It's a great story. They're very epic, epic engagements, and very well thought out level design. And if you don't want to do that, then you can play things like Firefight, or Halo 4 had the story co-op thing that was okay. It was a little bit redundant, and actually, Destiny reminds me a lot of that co-op story-based thing that Halo 4 did, but it just pulls it off a little bit better. And a big part of that is just how pretty this game is. You can really tell that it's a Bungie game. It's got those gorgeous skyboxes. It's got a really cool art direction, I think. And it's more interesting to spend time in this universe, I think, than that co-op mode in Halo 4, which wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it did get a little bit old pretty quickly. So the other thing that reminds me a lot of Halo Reach especially, is that Halo Reach and Halo 4, they had a lot of grinding for, well, in Halo 3 too, don't want to forget that one. There was a lot of grinding for different armor pieces, and the way it worked was, especially in Reach, was you would get experience points, and they would do challenges. Bungie would release challenges daily, weekly, and monthly challenges, and you would kind of complete those, and sometimes they would be multiplayer based, sometimes they would be campaign based or firefight based. And when you completed them, you would get experience bonuses, and you could use your experience points to purchase these armor pieces. So you would have to reach level criteria to buy like a new helmet, let's say, or new shoulder pads or whatever. And none of this armor actually had any impact on how multiplayer played, but it was really cool to customize your Spartan that much, and it was a lot of fun. And I feel like Destiny takes that grinding sort of thing and not only puts it into your armor, which actually has importance in the game, you know, the metagame in general. It also applies to your weapons and your ship and your ghost. You can get different ghosts, it looks like. And there's just so much customizable stuff going on in this game that I'm really, really looking forward to just really getting into all of that. And you know, just the beta, it felt like there was a lot of different stuff to do. Now granted, it was just a tiny sliver of the game, and they only opened up the moon for a short time, which that first clip that I put on here was from the moon, and it was really awesome. I had a great time playing that moon mission. And I think that it's going to be a really exciting game. Now, some stuff has leaked online, and some people are saying that this game looks really shallow, and that could be, but I've also read an article on IGN just today that was talking about the rating system that's going to be implemented into Destiny, and it sounded pretty exciting. So, yeah, if you can't tell, I went from being very lukewarm on whether I was even going to get this game to this is definitely the game I'm most excited about playing this fall. And it comes out just a few days after my birthday, so that will be a great birthday present for me. So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on the Destiny beta? I really enjoyed it a lot. I had a great time. I didn't capture a lot of footage, so this will probably be my only Destiny video until September. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. A lot of criticisms that I've heard seem valid, and I'm a little bit concerned about it, but honestly, there's something about the lore and the story and the world that they're building in Destiny that it's just really comfortable, and it's the kind of game that I'm really excited to just sink into and spend a lot of time doing. Now that's not to say that the beta was perfect. I do have a couple concerns. My biggest concern was that the multiplayer, I had a lot of issues with lag. It didn't seem like hit registration was timely, especially when using shotguns, melee attacks, or the fusion rifle. There were some times I had a lot of kill trades, and there were even some times where I was killed by someone, and long after I was dead, I would watch on the kill cam the person who killed me die, and I would get a kill for it. So I'm hoping that they're going to be working on that. It's running on dedicated servers, so you know that can be good. But Battlefield 4 runs on dedicated servers, and it's it's a bigger problem than just putting it on this hardware. So hopefully they can iron that stuff out. The multiplayer feels so much like Halo. It's crazy to me. I actually am a fan of the supercharged powers and the different classes and things like that. Granted, I did use the Warlock the entire beta, and I've heard that is maybe the most overpowered class, so maybe I just was on the good end of all of that. But yeah, I think that this game is going to be great, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope that all of you out there are too. I plan on posting footage and videos of this game when it comes out. I'm not exactly sure what kind or format or whatever, but I definitely think I'm going to be playing this game. That's going to do it for today, so thank you for coming by to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.